John Ramsdell was born a Christian on September 12, 1840, in South Londonderry, Vermont. It is unknown specifically where John did live, but during his time in South Londonderry, Vermont, he was allegedly known for living directly across the first family of Thompsons, who went on to create Thompsonburg Road. At the age of 21, on October 20th, 1861, John enlisted to fight in the Civil War, but then was only recruited at the age of 22 on February 18th, 1862. He was enlisted as Company H, 8th Vermont Infantry. Some things about the 8th Regiment is it had 1,016 original members, 752 recruits, including John, and 4 transfers, which made his regiment have a total of 1,772 men. The 8th Regiment had 102 killed or mortally wounded, 214 died of disease, 7 by accident, and 22 as prisoners, which was a loss of 345 men. It had 264 men wounded, 185 captured, and 83 deserted. Also, more of its members were promoted to be officers in other regiments than any other Vermont infantry, and it had the second highest amount of men to re-enlist to fight again in the Civil War. The 8th Infantry only traveled to 2 different states, Louisiana and Virginia, and fought only approximately 15 battles. One of those battles included, on September 19th, 1864, the Battle of Winchester, Virginia. The 1st Cavalry, 2nd Infantry, 3rd Infantry, 4th Infantry, 5th Infantry, 6th Infantry, 8th Infantry, 10th Infantry, and 11th Infantry were fighting. There were around 363 casualties during this battle, and during this battle, one man was given a Medal of Honor, named Henry W. Downs. On June 22, 1864, at the age of 24, John was mustered out of the Army completely healthy. In 1865, at the age of 25, John got married to a woman named Abby J. Goddard. Abby was born on April 9, 1845, and lived in either the 3rd or 10th District in Windham with her parents. After marrying, John became a farmer, and in 1868 had a baby girl named Della E. Della passed away at the age of 12 weeks old. A year later, on February 13, 1869, John and Abby had a son named Herbert J., who went on to marry a woman named Celia M. Cummings. Now buried in Rest Haven Cemetery in South Londonderry, Vermont, John Ramsdell lived to be 75 years old and died on November 8, 1915. His wife, Abby, lived 13 years longer and passed away April 19, 1928.